want to contribute directly to mankind's confident expansion into the solar system, which we have to do if we're going to survive in the long term.
We can break this into two very distinct groups of people, and I guarantee you will be in one or the other. Those who see the adventure, the possibility of a lifetime to forge a new path in global exploration, interstellar exploration, fearing not the fact that you will never return to the Earth alive. Or those who would never even consider the possibility of leaving behind your loved ones, your reality TV series, and the planet for one instant if you knew there was no chance of a return ticket. Go ahead, pick your group. Now meet someone who is rock solid in her choice. She is one of 100 people chosen as volunteer finalists to blast off in 2024, go to Mars, and never return again. She's a data analyst from New Jersey, and to her, this is the golden ticket. Welcome Cassie Morphy to MidPoint. Cassie, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Cassie, seriously, why?
It's Mars. I mean, why not?
But it's never coming home. See, that's the first thing that catches everybody. Right now, you are never going to come back to Earth if indeed you go. How do you come to grips with that?
Well, I mean, it all depends on how you define your home. I define my home with my area, with my computers, with my tech, and I'm bringing that with me. I mean, sure, I won't be able to meet up with my family or with my friends anymore, but there's online interactions with that, and that I'll be able to bring with me.
Have you, I would guess you've discussed this with your family. Do you have a big family?
Well, small immediate family, but extended family, it's sizable.
Okay, and what have they said to you about this? I mean, I have to imagine there has to be a good part of them that tried to talk you out of this.
No, actually not.
Really?
I mean, my sisters always thought of me as an alien, so it's just it made sense to them for me to do this.
Is there any reason why here, Cassie? Now you have us all concerned because perhaps you did come here and maybe you are living here as an alien and you're just looking to go home.
Yeah,
that's not the case, right? That's not
I'm just trying to get home to Mars.
Okay, yep, that's what we're figuring. I mean, look, this does look like an easy way. Once you've been here and you've been populating the planet. Okay, let's move on to something a little more serious here. Tell us about the procedure here, because you got whittled down out of, I would guess, millions of people. How did you make the top 100 here?
Well, it was actually only 200,000 that applied, and after about a year, it was down to 1,000. And just there was a physical that we had to pass over. In a span of 2 months, and then a bunch of just an interview with the selection committee, and they eliminated it down to the 100 that are still in the running now.
There is 9 years apparently to go before they get there, because they're still on track for 2024. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a lot of training.
What kind of training are you going through right now?
Well, I mean, the first 4 people that arrive on the planet are going to have to satisfy all the needs of the colony by themselves. That's first aid, actual medical knowledge, knowledge of how the equipment works and how to replace it if something breaks, and general knowledge of the planet itself.
Which group will you be going in? Have they told you?
Well, it's not even decided if I'm actually going to be in one of the final groups, and it's going to be pretty much the last year that they'll decide which one goes. It's going to be whichever group is most prepared for going.
Are you confident this group, Mars 1, is going to be ready by 2024? Because there's a lot of technology that doesn't even exist at this point to live on Mars.
Actually, all of the technology that we're going to be using is current technology that we actually have right now.
Okay, so I got about 45 seconds left here, and this, of course, is the obvious question. What's the one thing you're going to take with you that you absolutely cannot live without, that you have to have on Mars?
It's my data. I mean, I have a large collection of books, movies, video games, TV, everything is coming. Nothing
else? I mean, nothing personal? I mean, one thing that you know you won't be able to get, because last time I checked, they're not going to open up a Piggly Wiggly on Mars for a while. I mean...
Well, I'll miss my pizza, but at least until we can manage to make it locally. But no, it's all about my data. It's all about my entertainment.
I want to see that when they start opening up the pizza joint. By the way, Cassie, we got to go, but would you mind if we stayed in touch with you and found out how this process goes and kind of follow you along on this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're going to do that because we do want to, again, I guarantee you, there's somebody in my staff right now who's going to come back to me after the show and say, I knew she was Martian and I knew she was looking to get home. So we have to go ahead and disprove that. So trust me, we'll work on that. Cassie, thanks so much for joining me. We appreciate it. Really, good luck what you're doing, and we'll keep in touch.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, take care. There you go. Maybe one of the first Martians forever. We'll go from traveling space to navigating asphalt. That's when we come back. Lauren Fix, right after the break on MidPoint.